This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're just on a quick piece with Martin Bowers, yourself and Daniel Dubois. Good to see they're in good spirits.
They are, and I'm looking forward to seeing him back in action now.
Like we all are, Frank. On the theme of the heavyweight division, I'm sure you'd have seen my interview recently with Alex Krasuk, promoter of Alexander Usyk. But what have talks been like so far with Frank Warren, Joe-Joyce's promoter?
No talks. The split should be 93-7 in the favor of Usyk. According to WBO rules, the minimum split affordable is 80-20. And that's what we asked WBO to officially confirm. 80-20 split between Joyce and Usyk. Unless this figures are confirmed, the negotiations have no sense.
Who essentially said that there's been no talk so far about the fight and that Usyk deserves a 93-7% split.
Well, I've never heard of a 93-7% split ever. I mean, he might want that in his head, but that's it. Look, there have been discussions with his management team, an offer's been made. I personally spoke to some of his management team as well, and there has an offer been made, and we're just awaiting their response.
Are we close to that fight being made?
Well, I don't know. It's up to them. An offer's been made, and we'll see. But we want to do it. WBO put the fight out, and we want to get it on. And all this procrastinating, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know if they're all on the same page as a team themselves. I have no idea of that, and to be quite honest, I'm not really interested. That's their business and not mine. But we just want to get the fight on.
Well, that's his promoter, but obviously you said you've been dealing with their management side, which is Igis Klimas.
I've been dealing with their management team.
Yeah, okay, all good to hear. Frank, last time I spoke to you, obviously one of the main topics was about Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. I'm guessing nothing really concrete's happened on this, is it?
I haven't heard anything. Look, you know my views on the level of the YouTube type of fighters, and Tommy's with us. And if I can find a job for Tommy where I feel he's got the beating of somebody and he can earn a lot of money, I'm certainly not going to step in his way from doing that, that's for sure.
Yeah, because there was quite a few people after that video went out and said, oh look, Frank wants to get involved in that type of thing.
I don't want to get involved in it at all. I didn't even make the suggestion about the fight. Well, it didn't come from me, the suggestion. If you remember, I was asked a question about something that had gone on between the two of them.
They had, yeah.
So I responded to that, and I don't change in any way my views. And if people watch back the interview, they'll see exactly what I said about them. There are levels, and for Tommy Fury, if 600,000 people or 500,000 people want to pay to watch that fight on a pay-per-view, how could I say to Tommy Fury, don't take that fight? It'd be criminal not to take it.
Well, you can get criticised either way. It's just like.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. And but if Jake wants it, then he knows where to come to.
Has there been any movement on Bentley Cash? We're waiting an announcement on that.
It's going to be on. We're going to officially announce it Monday, but I'm going to give you the heads up. It'll go on at the end of April. Probably is it the 24th to Saturday? I'm not sure. 22nd.
Look now.
Yeah, it's one of those days, but it's on.
24th.
There you go. That's what it'll be.
So that is a massive fight.
That's a big fight. We'll make the official announcement on Monday. That's the date we got planned for it.
And a strong undercard with that one as well.
Yes, there'll be a decent undercard with it.
Okay, so obviously I just spoke to you about Daniel. With Daniel, that situation's kind of a bit more clear. What's happening with Anthony Yarde, Frank?
Anthony will be making an announcement next week with him. Everything's looking good, and we'll be announcing a date and everything for him next week.
So I know he's away, but I'm guessing he's back in training.
He's back now. He's back, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everything's still with Tunde there on that front?
As far as I understand, yeah, no changes there.
And any more kind of shows you're looking at for April?
We're looking at some really good stuff for May and June, which we're trying to put together at the moment.
With fans.
And hopefully one will be Usyk and Joe. Who knows?
With fans, hopefully.
With fans. We'd love it with fans, yeah.
Okay, Frank, just a quick one really on that whole Usyk-Joyce and a couple of other things. As I said, good to speak to yourself and Daniel and Martin today. Is there anything you'd like to add before we go?
Not really, mate. I think we're pretty much up to date. And as I say, there'll be some more stuff that we'll be putting out next week. So no doubt I'll see you again next week.
Frank, a couple of more things. Obviously, nothing's been officially announced on this, but the broadcast for Taylor Ramirez and Frampton Herring, are we just awaiting an announcement for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because those are two obviously fights
Sure.
coming, I
Yeah.
think, April 3rd and May 22nd.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, Frank, thank you very much for your time today, and we will have a catch up next week.
I look forward to it, my friend.